A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel. Now, in my Hindi channel, I just did one channeling which was very, very nice. So I've realized that I felt that maybe I should do it in English also, because I have still not shuffled the card. I've shuffled the tarot card, but I've not shuffled these cards. And I remember some of the cards also. So I will share the message in this collective session. As per this channeling, the person I channel for is a very creative person, very kind-hearted person, very nature-loving person with strong feminine energy. It can be man or a woman. In twin flames also, we see men having strong feminine energy also, most of the times. Now, the main point of this channeling was ghost of kicks don't understand talks. In Hindi we have this muhavra called lato ke bhoot, baaton se nahi mante. Bhoot means ghost, lat means kicks, when you kick someone. So this came out in the session today. This message came out. What I was being shown is the channeling is about a person who has already surrendered. So there is no question of them being in a runner-chaser dynamic anymore. At least mentally they are not into it and they don't want to be into it. They have 100% they have decided that I am not playing this cat and mouse game. I am not going to play this hot and cold game. I am not going to do this runner-chaser anymore. Which means that they have in the past gone through certain cycles of it, and after some time they felt like this is very disrespectful for my own self. So a very creative person, very attractive person also, very well dressed, personality wise they are good, and they are very lucky in the sense they've got everything. After surrender they started getting everything from source, whatever they needed. So their first goal as per the channeling is they want to first fix their finances, they want to fix their income, they want to fix their authority in life, they want to have a space, better space for themselves. So they started working on those areas, and it was connection with source that helped them. So ask Lord Hanuman to help you connect with Sri Ram and Sita, his wife. So the more you connect with Sri Ram and Sita, more miracles will happen in your life. And while they were doing all of this, there were stages that were given to me in the channeling, and that's why I felt like sharing with all of you. So they started making money, they started building up contacts, they used their creative ideas and turned them into something bigger, more meaningful. But after they started making money, so this person's channeling must be over a period of 2-3 years. That's what I was given. At least 2-3 years will, this much time will be taken, in this kind of a case. These things don't happen overnight. They don't happen in 15-20 days, So after they started working, their finances got better. They started struggling with health problems. Maybe they put on a lot of weight. There was no chance for them going back into the depression or sadness, but on and off they would go. Not financially or not otherwise, but because of health, because of certain disease, because of lack of energy, because of eating a lot. Sometimes people feel like eating a lot to hide their pain, to cover up their pain. So they had to get into a lifestyle, a better lifestyle, a more fitness oriented, a more health oriented, because as my grandmaster says, very interesting thing, that people who cannot discipline their body, how will they discipline their mind? So you need to have certain discipline on your body, because in the twin flame journey sometimes it is literally opposite also. It is not linear. Twin flame journey is not always linear. So sometimes people work on their mind more, and when they meet a twin flame, when they meet a catalyst twin flame, or the one who's there to stay, which will eventually convert into soulmate, they see that the other person is very fitness oriented while you are extremely into the inner work space. You must be very mind oriented and how to change this or how to change that, but you could be seeing that they are regularly going to the gym, they are working out, they have a fit body, but they are totally disconnected with the spiritual reality. They might not even be aware that there is something called spirituality. They're too good in the materialistic reality while you are too good in the spiritual reality. But to get into ascension, to reach ascension, you have to create a mind, body, soul connect. So after falling sick and after It could be anything. It could be either sickness, it could be just laziness, it could be just, they're not wanting to do anything. They made certain amount of money, they've saved the money, now they're just sitting and chilling, eating pizza, burger, pasta, this, that every day. So giving your body bad food all the time, and that also drops our mood. We don't know what we give into our body and gut. That also drops our mood a lot. So be very careful. So slowly and gradually this person realized that I, number one, need to always remember God, because when they initially surrendered, they were very serious. Like it happens with me. Sometimes the students are very serious. They are constantly listening to channelings. They're constantly doing inner work every day. They thank God every day. They thank universe. Their energy is good. But after some days of doing it, then they start falling off. They meet some more people. They go out. They maybe drink. They maybe do other things. They may be also involved in some kind of lame relationship. And then again they come back and they say, okay, now I've done that. It dropped my energy. I got drained badly. Let me do it again. So they forgot in between the source connection, but with time they came back to it. So they were given this message, remember source always, okay? And you need to become flexible. So when they put on all the weight or other things, see, I'm not clear. Weight was given to me number one. And if this happened in 2020 or 2021, it came out as a very strong thing. But it could be laziness, it could be lethargy, if not the weight. If it could be something else, just not feeling like it. They maybe feel, oh, I have enough money, I have these many savings. So what? It will last long. But they realize that no, they need more money. They need more jobs or work or something, because just by sitting, not doing anything, they are creating negativity in their life. They're not happy. During this time, they learned to create boundaries. They became flexible, mentally strong, physically stronger, or strong. Both is required, okay? But they also realized that they wanted to date other people. As time passed by, as they became more and more independent, other people from their past started coming back to this person, okay? If you want to see the actual cards, you can check the Hindi channeling, but you don't need a proof, right? You believe that much. But if you want to, then you can do that. So in between, they were also given some options by universe and they accepted them all. That's what I was told. Anybody. But this happened after they got into fitness, after they started taking care of themselves, after they realized that yes, I cannot leave or forget source anytime. Okay. And they worked majorly on their narcissistic patterns because they had people around them who were always doing opposite of what is good. उल्टी गंगा बहाना, प्रतिकूल कार्य करना. इसका मतलब, it means that they were around people who were always going in the wrong direction and they were sick and tired of this. And they also realized that somehow this is connected with their previous romantic relationships because they always attracted people who always wanted to go in some other opposite direction and not in the direction that they wanted to go. So this is where it's coming from. It's coming from the narcissistic abuse. It's coming from the narcissistic pattern. Oh my God, I didn't even know that. Now that I know, I realize that why was I attracting such people? So they dated a lot of people, or they will. It's a timeless reading. But each time, and see, dating is not always, it doesn't mean you have to get, have sex with someone or have a sexual intercourse or something. It's not that. Slowly and gradually you realize that dating other people is more about talking, having conversations, checking them out, seeing if they match with your energy, they fit the bill. But it was good that they did it, is what I'm being shown. It's not something wrong they did. It doesn't make them a bad person. I have read in some of my comments and I was very shocked when I read those comments. There was one channeling about feminine wants to have fun or feminine wants to be with a karmic now. And so many people were writing, oh, I'm not that type of a woman, this and that. Well, it is a part of the process. You meeting other people, how many people are actually misinformed or they are misunderstanding that the twin flame they meet is their life partner. The twin flame could definitely be a catalyst also, as much as somebody is seems to be the person for you, the right person for you, but you've realized that ever since they came in your life, your spiritual awareness and your spiritual journey and knowledge has become much better. Intellectually, you've become very, very strong. So they could be preparing you for your right partner. They could be preparing you for your soulmate. So there is no judgment. And especially when these comments come from people who have been saying so many crazy things about their DM. They don't even know if it's a DM or a distorted masculine, if it's a divine or a distorted masculine. They are saying things like, I was abducted by this person, I was sold, I was passed around by this person, my twin flame is a trafficker. Like, this is the craziest thing I read, and still you're calling that person a twin flame, or you're still calling that person divine masculine. Come on, you need to leave that person behind. You need to do your things. You need to move on in life, and you need to meet other people so that you can determine who's the right one for you or not. And currently I was told that yes, they are in good communication with some of the person in the past. It could be their ex, more than one ex also, but they are not wanting to date anymore. So this is how it gradually turned into what they are today. And they have a lot of respect for all the people who were in their life, including the catalyst twin flame, including anybody who gave them a bad time or a horrible time. They've forgiven everyone. They are trying to forgive everyone on a regular basis. They have dated a few people, but nothing seemed to be a match for them. But they're very happy that finally in their life they are doing things for themselves, all the people who resonate with it. Finally, they feel much better. They understand the twin flame journey much better. They are not going by the romantic videos, or they are not just simply following everything that's mentioned over there. Good if two people have found love, but in order to find love anywhere, you need to first look for the love within yourself. And this is what they've started doing. And I've been given, because Saraswati Ma, in fact today, currently we are in the Navratri time frame where we pray to the goddesses, to the 9 goddesses, and Saraswati is so important today. People worship Saraswati for the next 3 days. And for this person, you are so lucky, whosoever you are. Devi Saraswati aapke saath hai. It means Goddess Saraswati, the god of talents, the god of intellect, the goddess of talent, intellect. Intellect is also wisdom. Intellectualization in some time will take you to wisdom if you stay onto the path and you respect other people and you don't develop an ego that knowledge brings. So Saraswati is with you. She's holding your hand. She's taking care of you. You'll become more and more wise. And for a lot of people, please understand that if you see a twin flame and romantic union, please understand they need to find their mission still. Because if they will not find their mission, maybe right now they're very happy, they feel very nice hanging out with each other, but over a period of time they will start feeling empty, because romance drains people eventually and lust drains people eventually. So don't compare your life with others. Even those who get married and engaged, they are also taking therapy from me. So many people are working with me. So many are coming to me for reading, because they thought that marriage and engagement will change their situation, but it did not. It made it worse. So please try and understand, whosoever is coaching you is not coaching you correctly in these areas at least. Twin flame ascension is about an individual, because most twin flames are born with the opposite polar energies in one single person. They have both masculine and feminine energy. And this you will only figure out when you move further and further and further ahead in your journey. Alright? So great cards, great channeling. Now, how is this connected to the main point? Ghost of kicks don't understand words, is because they realize that all the time, all the while that they were talking to people, trying to convince them, especially this supposed twin flame character, or anybody who who they were very much attached with, and that person gave them a tough time, or family members, or anyone for that matter. They were trying so hard to convince other people, trying so hard to tell them, that this is good for you and this is not good for you. They were so protective, so caring, always trying to explain things via conversation. They had so much patience. Sometimes they showed patience for 3 years, 4 years also. But after that, they realized that no, there are certain people, they don't understand sweet words. There are certain people, they don't understand loving words. They don't understand goodness. They don't. Even if they might be really good in certain areas, they might be very good, but they don't understand anyone's compassion and kindness. So for these people, you cannot have, constantly convincing them, talking to them. That will waste your energy and that will take you in a very bad space. How you should do it? Here in this situation also, this person became extremely wise and they stopped talking and convincing anyone completely. Universe gave them those strict and disciplinary lessons which were much needed in the form of karmics or karmic templates not working out for them. They got very strong messages, and only when they got those kicks, they are thinking about you. They are thinking about this person, that oh, she was so nice or he was so nice. They were always trying to talk to me, always trying to convince me, always showing me the right thing, but I was not willing to listen to them. They typed so many long messages, wrote so many emails, but I did not understand. And now that I'm getting punished for being myself, for being this arrogant person, or being this, person with no patience and no gratitude, not understanding other people, everything is my way or highway. So finally, when they get their lessons, they now think of the person that I channeled this message for. So now you also by experience know that, I don't need to waste my time on these people, because they won't understand my words. They will only understand what they deserve, right? So this is where I'll close the channeling session. Thank you so much for being here with me. For your personal situation, you can check out the description box and write to me at thesunamoon@gmail.com. Kindly do not share your twin flame journey in advance with me, because I use spiritual modalities and spiritual tools to help you out. And actually all the credit goes to my masters, my grandmaster and Sri Ram and Sita, who are constantly helping me and everybody out in this journey. So thank you. Big thank you to all of you. And thank you to all of you for doing inner work and being so interested in the world of metaphysics. I will see you soon in another one. One love and peace out, and Jai Shri Ram.